Welcome to Grill and Smoke BBQ. My name is Jeffrey. Today, we're just gonna be doing a simple spatchcock chicken. But the highlight of the video today is this new INKBIRD wireless Bluetooth 5G barbecue thermometer. That's right, I said 5G. It's the first 5G barbecue thermometer in the market, and we're gonna test it out for you today. Let's do it. All right, everybody, I'd like to introduce you to the INKBIRD Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and 5G barbecue thermometer. So what makes this special? This is the first 5G barbecue thermometer available, that will be available soon on the market. So let's take a look at what comes with this. So you open the box, you have your owner's manual, and this, I love this. For one, it's my favorite color. It's black and gold. Gotta love it. It has 3 ports on this side, 3 ports on this side. So you can get a total of 6 probes on here. One you can use as an ambient temperature, and the other 5 you can use for your meats that you're cooking or whatever you keep a temp on, or you could just use all 6 to do that. You can also use it in the oven as the to gauge the ambient temp in there. So it's very versatile in what you could do with it, and it's magnetic on the back. And then the box comes with 4 probes, color coordinated, and it has nice little pieces right here that I like. So with these 4, you can use one as an ambient temp while you're using the other 3 to actually take the temp of your meats that you're cooking. It comes with a couple of clips that you can put on your grill grates so that you can put one in to do your ambient temp. And it comes with this USB adapter so that you can charge this. So that means you don't have to worry about going out buying batteries. You just recharge it and let it keep going. So with that being said, I can't wait to put it to use. So I'm about to do that right now. All right, so basically our stuff is gonna be simple today. We're gonna use some canola oil as a binder for the chicken. We're gonna use some of this Sucker Busters Clucker Dust for the rub. And we're gonna finish it with this cherry pineapple habanero glaze. And as I said at the start of the show, we're gonna be using this INKBIRD wireless thermometer, and we're gonna put it through and see what it do. So let's go ahead and get to this chicken real quick. All right, so we got this little young whole chicken here. Like I said, we're gonna spatchcock it. So we're just gonna turn it over. Make sure you got you a good pair of shears. You're gonna find that backbone, and you're just gonna go along the edges of it. If you want, you can save this, use it to make stock, but I'm not doing that. And what you could do right in here, you can snip that bone. It'll help you to flatten it out easier. Just turn it over. I like to have my legs like that. And you can just press down and flatten it out. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this dried off some more. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, let it air dry. That'll help with getting some good skin at the end. And then we'll come back, we'll start seasoning it and get it on the Char-Griller Gravity 980. We'll be doing it at about 300 degrees. Then towards the end, we're gonna crank it up to about 350, 375 to make sure that skin is awesome. See you back in a minute. All right, so we let the chicken hang out in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. We're gonna go ahead, get it seasoned and get it ready to get on the smoker. So let's go ahead and season it. So the back side is still a little moist, so I'm not gonna use any binder, but I am using that Sucker Buster's Clucker Dust. And that looks good right there. We'll get this on the smoker. I mean, like I said, it's gonna be like 300 degrees till we get close to the end, and I'm gonna crank it up. So see y'all at the smoker. All right, so here we are, close to 300 on the pit. I did place the chicken on a wire rack, I forgot to mention. As you can see, we have the INKBIRD temp probe in here for the ambient temp. And I'm gonna get this one in here to give me a temp on this breast. And we're gonna let it go. All right, so as y'all can see, the internal temperature on the chicken is 71.9 degrees. The ambient temp in my smoker is 305. And over here, you can see it's set to chicken. So my finished temp is 165. So we'll just see. I got an alarm set for all these things, and we'll see how it works out. All right, so we've been on here for 40 minutes. We had an internal temp of 94, almost 95. I'm gonna go ahead and get us some spray butter. This will help with that skin. And we'll check back on it in about 20 more minutes. All right, so we've been on here for a total of an hour. Let's take a look at it. Still looking good. I'm going to get some more spray butter. We're gonna let it go. Right now it's around 122. We won't sauce it until we get to about 155. All right, so the internal temp has reached just over 150. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna glaze this with the cherry pineapple habanero glaze. All right, we're gonna let this keep going until it's ready. I'm gonna pull it off at 165, actually 162, and let the carry overheat, get it to 165. All right, welcome back. We're finished with that cook. We finally got the chicken up to 165 in the breast. It was hitting around 185 in the dark meat. So it's time for us to get ready to get to the good part of tasting it. But before we get to that, let's handle some business. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me today. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss when I drop a new video, and also leave a comment. Let me know what you think, any suggestions, I'll get back with you. If you're already subscribed, thank you for coming back. As always, it's great to see you back here with me. And now to recap what we did, we took a whole chicken, we spatchcocked it, we put it in the refrigerator for about 2 hours to help that skin kind of dry out. We took it out, we seasoned it. We only seasoned it with the Sucker Buster's Clucker Dust. We then got the Char-Griller Gravity 980 up to 300 degrees. We put it on there and we let it go till it got to about 140 degrees. Then we cranked the temperature up to 350 to finish it out. The star of the show was that INKBIRD Bluetooth Wi-Fi 5G thermometer. All right, so some of the things that I noticed while using this thermometer is, one, the back of the unit is magnetic. So if you're using it in the oven, you stick it to the oven. If you're outside, you stick it to your smoker if it has like the metal shelves. I wouldn't recommend sticking onto like the actual smoker because it might get too hot unless you have like the insulated smokers where the outside doesn't get as hot. It has alarm, so you can set, let's say you're doing an ambient temperature, you can set your high and your low alerts. So for me doing this cook, I was doing it at 300 degrees. So I set my low at 280, my high at 320. So needless to say, every time I opened the lid, of course that temp dropped and I got that alert saying, hey, your temp's below 280. On the flip side, I set the high to 320. So when I cranked it up to 350 to finish the cook, I forgot to change that temp. So I was sitting down, alarm went off. I was like, oh, what's going on? So I look at the app and it's saying my temp was above 320 because I forgot to raise it. So I just from the app, didn't even have to get up and go outside. I went ahead, changed that, took care of that alert, set it for like 370. The 4 probes, I used 2 of them. They performed perfectly. The temperature probe, I set, of course the app comes with preset temps for chicken at 165. It allows you to manually set it, which I changed it to 162 because I finished it at 162 and let that that carryover heat get it to 165. So you can adjust the temps to whatever you want, or you can use the preset. It's entirely up to you. The of course the actual unit itself, because of the backlighting it has, it makes it really easy to read everything that's on there, and at night it's going to be super easy to read it. The connection to the app or my phone, I never lost connection. It stayed connected. It was perfect throughout. I was able to look at it anytime I wanted to see like where I was at with my temp, how my ambient temp was doing. It was just right there. No delay. It's just there for me to see it. And the battery, once you charge it, I think it's about 3.5 hours. That battery can last you up to 40 hours. Now, I don't know what you'll be cooking for 40 hours, but if you need to, the battery can get you to that point. This cook is great. It's gonna be highly impart to that thermometer. So let's go ahead and give it a try. All right, so as you can see, this is the cherry pineapple habanero chicken. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut into this. Look at that, that's easy. See, is it juiciness? That's crazy. Ooh-wee. Yep. Let's go ahead and give this a bite. It looks like it's still hot. I can see the steam coming from it, but we're gonna do it. It is hot. But that drum, tender, juicy. That cherry pineapple habanero glaze, straight fire. I love it. Hey, this was a great cook again. Gotta love it. So until next time, see you later. Peace.